Hey guys, welcome to Pajama Let's Play. I'm Michelle, host of Pajama Let's Play, where we talk all things Kingdom Hearts. Today I'm going to talk about Vanitas, Ventus, and how they might be hinting at how to defeat the darkness entities. But before we get into that, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and ring the bell. You can check out my Patreon or leave a tip via the various apps linked in the description box down below. As always, there will be spoilers, so heads up there. This theory was actually submitted by a subscriber named &1987. They suggested that the way Vanitas was formed may be foreshadowing how to deal with the darkness entities. So, let's talk about it. We know that Vanitas was formed when Xehanort extracted the darkness from within Ven's heart, then went to sleep and awoke with no memories, as he does. At the end of Birth by Sleep, he had lost so much of his heart to his battle with Vanitas, he joined with Sora's heart to survive. We got to see Ven's heart fractured, missing a big chunk on the side. I double-checked the transcript for Kingdom Hearts 3, and Vanitas did not use a replica, so he had his own physical form naturally. I don't know if this is specifically stated somewhere, but it stands to reason the missing portion of Ven's heart was used to build a physical form for Vanitas. It's likely that the first extraction took a smaller portion of Ven's heart, the inverse strengthened it, and the final battle made the form permanent. This allowed the Guardians of Light to fight and defeat Vanitas in a physical form. So now let's jump to the foretellers. We know the 5 of them, Luxu, and the Master of Masters, each house one of the main 7 darkness entities. Granted, we don't know that Ava's is still secured within her heart since we don't know what actually happened to her, but let's assume it's there and Ava is still alive somewhere. Let's also assume, for the sake of this theory, that Vanitas is, in fact, one of the lesser darkness entities. If the main darkness entities were to be extracted from the hearts of the Foretellers, Master of Masters, and Luxu, it stands to reason that would fracture their hearts in the same way it did with Ventus. While Ven was able to continue to exist after that experience, the main darkness entities have had a lot more time to grow and become intertwined with their hearts. It's likely they would take a chunk with them that more closely resembles the chunk removed by Ven's heart at the end of Birth by Sleep. I could easily see them being forced into a sleep state as a result of that, and I agree, Sora's heart would make great housing for those hearts. It would have to be Sora or a different Guardian of Light that does it, because the Master of Masters would need his darkness extracted as well. Sora would then be able to amplify the already existing bond between all of them, and basically become the ultimate weapon, or maybe the Kingdom Key or the Keyblade, in human form. This could be enough to take on all 7 darknesses, and I imagine the other Guardians of Light would be tasked with dealing with the 6 lesser darkness entities. This could be a way to either defeat the darkness, which, as I've said repeatedly on this channel, isn't actually possible, or it could be a way to return the darkness entities to Kingdom Hearts, the Realm of Darkness, or wherever they originated from, and allow the worlds to heal themselves. The hearts of the Foretellers, the Master of Masters, and Luxu could then be restored to their bodies, allowing them to continue their lives. The problem for the Master of Masters with that plan, though, is that the darkness will return. The realms of Darkness, Light, and Kingdom Hearts itself make up their own trio, so you can't just banish one of them forever. It's kind of an all-or-nothing deal. It's possible he would take the opportunity, though, to move everyone over to Unreality and start over there without darkness. However, we also saw Darkseid in Quadratum, which I believe was a consequence of the presence of the Master of Masters because, again, balance and all that. So that likely won't be a good long-term solution either. Honestly, I don't know what his plan is, and the different possibilities I see should really be their own video topic, so I won't expand on it here. But I could definitely see Sora becoming a sort of Ultima / Kingdom Key / Keyblade, being a way to deal with the immediate threat of the darkness entities. At the very least, it'll buy some time for them to prepare for whatever comes next. But what do you think? Did Vanitas form a body through that fragment of Ven's heart? Could this be part of the Master of Masters' plan? Tell me all about your thoughts in the comments down below. Have a theory you'd like me to cover? Here is my email address, and you're welcome to send them all over. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and ring the bell. You can check out my Patreon or leave a tip via the various apps linked in the description box down below. Until next time.